Solutions Private Limited, that's a software development company 10 years. And Kodedice is what we thought iGaming can be a good industry to look at. So last 3 to 4 years, and that's how Kodedice, born. And so it's kind of a sister concern of Sumire Solutions Private Limited as of now. I'm huge sports fan, and it always brought the curiosity, like the kind of platforms what US have, what UK have. So when we visited some country outside of India, we had a look at some of the platforms and thought, of course, it's not that we can able to build it for India, but we can always able to build it for the guys outside of India where it's legal, right? So it's a kind of a curiosity and the kind of promise industry iGaming industry gave us. That's how we started. Well, it's a good question, and everyone is saying that our platform is scalable. But when you talk about scalable, it's not just about what kind of servers you have. Right? It's not just about if you have 10,000 users and then in next day there are 1 lakh users. It should scale, of course, but that's not only scalability. What we talk when we talk about iGaming platforms, right? It's more onto the more, let's say, I will say modular architecture as well, where each component of iGaming platform is scalable independently. So you talk about iGaming platform, it's not just what you see, right? There are PAM, that's player account management, there is odds speed, there are payments, there are bonus engines, affiliate engines. So each platform should scale independently, because there might be some people who come in and say, I just want this three of that. So it should be pluggable, you can able to unplug and plug into the system. That's what the real scalable means. Apart from that, API first design is we always believe in, right? Because at any point of time, if client is operating into multiple countries or multiple continents, there will be multiple API providers for multiple regions. So it should be built in a way that if you want to add any particular APIs, integrate any APIs, it should be done within the existing code and no need to rewrite the code. Those are the couple of things I think it's very important when you talk about a scalable platform. And I think one which I want to add, I think it's not much flashy, but localization. If it is your platform is not built to adapt the local language, currency, tax, compliance, because each country have different compliance, different tax, different language, different currencies. So if your platform can scale in that aspects within what you have built, I think that's a good scalability. Interesting, because if you see in iGaming, everyone operates in the silos, right? The industry works in silos. Operators, tech providers, you go with affiliates, regulators. They rarely co-create. I think that is, what iGaming or can come into picture by enabling. Maybe you can iGaming can able to enable collaboration, shared learning, and co-building opportunities. So what happens is, let's say whether we're talking about others who want to launch some new concept or established brand who want to see, who wants to go into partnership with, there are so many other integration going on. So where, I think iGaming can come into picture, create a platform which will bring these people together. And I think that can be a good way to look at that. And uh, as you guys are planning to host some of the events as well, right? I think that's where you can able to be a real differentiator, because if you see all the global iGaming events happening, we have attended 6 to 8 events in this year. You talk about SBC, Sigma, ICE, they are massive, right? But they, as of now, they have started feeling more like TED expos and not the growth platform. So maybe it's too much selling is happening over there, but the substance is too low. So I think if you see all the panels, discussion happening, those are repetitive and commercial. Even in that, they plan to sell. So I think if you can able to get something to start with where co-learning can happen, actual real collaboration where people can able to do some challenges like maybe 48 hours sportsbook UX challenge, or some player bonus challenges. Co-learning can happen and practical can be that can be a good way where iGaming can able to solve this platform, the problem what we are having right now, I guess. Very important, because let's, if we talk about AI, many people say it's a buzzword, but in iGaming, where you do a lot with analytics of the players, player behaviors, I think AI can be really useful where we talk about personalization, hyper targeted offers can be sent, real time betting prompts for the player behavior. AI driven behavioral testing, will help in maybe, fraud and responsible gambling as well. So responsible gambling is something, which is coming a lot into the boom, and I think the better we can able to frame that, the better way we can able to use AI to detect where we need to stop the player or we need to give warning to the player. I think that can be a really good use of AI for the community, and we can help the younger guys to stay in the limits. Uh, Even in operations, maybe automated KYC, some dynamic odds balancing can be done. Maybe some of the CIM flows can be managed by AI as well. So what we believe and how we are using AI is, we want to use AI for as a co-pilot for both players and the operators as well, right? Because AI can use players and users are also for with smart recommendations, right? Now all the research what better used to do, AI can able to fast track that. So that can be a very good use of AI. At the same time, we talk about the operators. Of course, they can always use AI for, as I said, CIM flows, responsible gambling, and all. So I think AI and automation will play a huge role in the future. iGaming company who has the platforms, they want to have a very scalable platform. At the same time, we want keep and evolve a lot into the hybrid experiences. Let's say, the merging real money gaming with social gaming, social casino, fantasy, esports. We want to do a bit more into localized regulation. So Latam and Asia that can able to go become very mature with the stronger frameworks, right? And I think Coinbase will build the ecosystem and not just standalone platforms. So connecting casinos, football, fantasy, NFT, techno, everything can be part of one thing, which is there, right? But then how we can able to scale that where it is easy for you to use in each of the continents, each of the different with all the different third party providers. So if we talk about 4 or 5 years, it's more like Netflix, Trading View, and the Twitch, which is happening together. You never know, right? We want to be a lot focused on the user side as well. We talk about iGaming, where we want to provide good amount of tool for users to use the data, which is available in the market, and I think they can able to do and make smarter decision out of that.